Hello, this is Larry from WoW-PoW blog. Today we've actually got a LOOX, or a Fujitsu LOOX UG90 from Fujitsu. And I want to thank Connix.net for sending this to us. Let's open up, take a look at what we got. First off, it comes with a lot of manuals and stuff. This computer's from Japan, so all the manuals are in Japanese. Looks like it's nothing special here. Standard cord manuals, AC adapter, which I'll take out. Has some discs, Japanese of course. One thing it does have, and I'll show it to you really quick, is it's got this little thing that plugs into the front of the computer, this cable. And then here you've got, it's like kind of like some port jacks. It's got a LAN and a VGA out. This is quite nice, except that it's an optional extra. So Fujitsu does charge you for this. Okay. And the AC adapter is a worldwide AC adapter, so it's good from 100 to 240 volts. You can use it anywhere in the world. It's rated at 19 volts at 2.1 amps. Very standard. Okay, let's take a look at the good here. It's the Fujitsu. And this thing is small and it is light. Very shiny surface, and the specs should be rolling across your screen right now. In a nutshell, it's a 2 gigahertz Atom CPU. It's got 2 gigabytes of RAM built in, can't be upgraded. It comes with an SSD which can be 30 or 62 gigabytes. That's something that you can choose when you order the device. Let's take a look at it. Again, the specs will be rolling across your screen here, but so you get the weight. It's small and it's quite lightweight and very shiny. I don't know if you can see the shine so much in the picture, but the thing weighs definitely less than a pound, or about a pound. It also comes with a bunch of optional colors like red, gold, black. There's even camo colors. So again, these are all optional colors you can order online. And I believe Connix.net makes all the colors and options available to you. Here you go, nice and pretty. You get an idea of the size. I'll just get my cup so you can get an idea. Just it's about as high as a cup. So this thing's tiny. So let's open it up again. The screen, as you can see, is the same screen that they used on the previous U. It's a little over 5 inches. It's too bad that they didn't fill the full bezel, but the resolution is quite high, as you can see on the thing. So it's got a nice high resolution, and it's quite bright. Okay, I'm going to power it up. Again, it's an Atom 2 gigahertz processor, 2 gigs of RAM. This model comes with a 62 gigabyte SSD. This one also comes with Windows 7 Home Premium, but it's also got multi-touch on the screen. So there's a few little things you can do with multi-touch, like zoom and things like that. And the other options that you get with this, that you can upgrade the OS. You can go to Windows 7 Ultimate or Professional, or you can even downgrade it back down to XP. Funny thing is, there's no Vista option. So one other interesting thing about the Fujitsu is that these little buttons here also give you options. They're bezel buttons. These are actually programmable buttons. So this one's been programmed to open up the calculator. So when you press it, the calculator pops up. This one's actually for zoom, so it changes the resolution. It brings it up to brings it down to 1024 by 600, and then if you hit it again, it'll take you back to the native resolution, which is 1280 by 800. So this has got a very high, very densely packed, beautiful resolution screen on this computer. So another nice thing is it's a touch screen as well, so you can hit the start and use other things. It's capacitive screen, so you can use your fingers. You can see that when I touch the screen, you can your finger works. It's a capacitive screen, which means it's designed to be used with your fingers. So let's see if these things work. See, I can zoom like that with my 2 fingers, and then I can go like that. So it's got the multi-touch built into it, kind of Mac-esque. All right, let's take a look. So there's a whole bunch of options, but you also have the F keys. You use the F key to knock up the brightness. So we're on battery power, so we're only half brightness. This is full brightness. So you can see it gets quite bright. And it's bright enough that this should be readable in the daylight. Let's take another look at the buttons here. Here we have the scroll buttons, so you can scroll down and up just using these buttons. So you don't have to touch the screen if you don't want to. You can just use the bezel. Again, these are reprogrammable, so all the screens are programmable. This one was programmed for the calculator. I think I've shown this to you already, but just so you get an idea how it works. And now the calculator's up here. So you can see I actually launched 2 of them. So performance is it's pretty good. I mean, it's got an SSD in it. It is an Atom, so you're not going to expect blistering performance, but this is great for day-to-day tasks and web surfing. Also YouTube capable. So let's take a little tour of the computer. Again, very small, lightweight. We'll go to the side here. We've got a headphone jack. There's no mic jack. There's only 2 mic holes for the stereo mic, which is built in. I'll be honest with you, wasn't really happy with the performance, but it's got Bluetooth built in, so you can always use a Bluetooth mic, which is what's becoming more and more common these days. So anyway, that's what you got on this side, the Kensington hole and the headphones jack. Going to the front of the computer, you've got your USB 2.0 port. Here's your external VGA and LAN port adapter here, and then another USB and your SD card port here. Standard SD card. Going to the other side of the computer here, we've got our wireless radio on-off, turns off the LAN, wireless LAN, and then we've got our power. So you can see there's not much on either side. It seems like all the action's happening up front. Go to the back, there's nothing here, just some cooling vents. I'm going to turn it over. Here's the whole battery. So you'll see on the side how much the battery's good for, but the battery lasts quite a while. We haven't had a chance to play with this for a while, so we don't know what the reality is. But we'll get back to you on, and we'll try to post that on the video about how long of a battery life we really get out of this. But you're supposed to get a lot of battery life out of this computer. For wireless, it comes with everything. It comes with 802.11 BGN Wi-Fi. It also comes with Bluetooth 2.0, and it also has a built-in webcam here. One little thing, using the webcam was usually most of the webcams have a slight angle to them, or they're centered. If they're off-centered, they're usually angled so that when you sit at this, so that it'll point to you. But this one isn't. It points straight out. So often it just gets one side of your face, so you got to make sure that your face is in the screen when you're using it. That was one other thing we didn't like about the webcam. Again, and then the mics weren't so great. Take a look at the input. The mouse and the mouse buttons are right here. So when you're using this mobily, it's in a great location because your hands can rest right here. But if you're sitting down using it like this, it takes a little bit to get used to, because I'm used to using your mouse down here. So that's one thing I didn't like at first, but when I was using it mobily, it was great. Again, it's got Bluetooth, so when I'm sitting down, I'd be using a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse anyway, so it wasn't any big deal. So very lightweight. So far, the battery life seems to be quite long, but we'll get back to you on that. This is the power button here. Very glossy finish. As you can probably see, I just washed my hands too, but there's fingerprints already showing up on this thing. So that's the one thing that was surprising about this computer, was how many fingerprints are on it. These are all made in Japan. That's kind of a unique feature these days. Very few computers are coming out of Japan these days. So when I was using this thing, the interesting location for the speaker is here. Okay, and I want to demo the speaker, how loud it is, for this tiny little computer. Here, I'll just undo it here. And the F key, the hotkey software is actually very important, because it allows us to turn on a lot of functionality on the computer. We can control. You get an idea that the speaker is is at least as loud as my loud voice. And then again, the mouse control, as I play for it here, I'm like, for a computer this size, this is probably the best location for the mouse and the mouse buttons here. You can see I'm playing a YouTube video, and I've got it full screen, so it has no problem playing standard YouTube videos. It'll probably stutter doing HD, but doing standard size YouTube videos, not a stutter, no problem at all. Especially on a screen this size, you would be running HD anyway. But so here you go, and then again, browsing, everything like that. All the web pages load very quickly. So great small computer. I mean, this thing you could fit in your purse or your bag. You'd never notice it was there until you needed it. I mean, it's just lightweight, nice computer. Again, thank you, Conix.net, for providing this computer for us. We'll get you more details later, and thank you for watching.